The house in Ohio, where 3 women were kept in prison for up to a decade, is being demolished. Their captor, Ariel Castro, was jailed for the rest of his life, plus 1,000 years, as part of a plea bargain last week. Sky News reporter Amanda Walker with details.
Well, we had some very frank words from the county prosecutor, who said that it belonged to an evil man. He pleaded guilty, Ariel Castro, to 937 counts of rape, kidnap and murder. He abducted the 3 women off the streets, luring them in Michelle Knight's case with the promise of a puppy for her 2-year-old son, and then kept them captive in unimaginable conditions for over a decade. We saw at last week's sentencing hearing some photographs of inside the house that we've seen being demolished today, showing the kind of squalid conditions that they lived in. Very little, very poor sanitation, small cramped rooms with the windows boarded up, holes in the doors for ventilation, makeshift alarms on the doors to remind them that constantly they couldn't escape. We saw the chains that he constrained them with, very often in his basement, to a pillar, a pole that we saw a picture of down there as well. He repeatedly beat them and raped them, and in Michelle Knight's case, when she became pregnant, he beat her and starved her so that she miscarried 5 times. When we see her at this house today, it is quite remarkable the bravery and strength that she has shown considering her ordeal.
I feel very liberated that people think of me as a hero and a role model, and I would love to continue being that. I go from here as being a motivational speaker and let everybody know that they're heard, that they are loved, and there is hope for everyone.
Now, from what we've heard, Ariel Castro pretty reluctantly gave up his house. There was some money in his basement that was going towards it, but that didn't happen. Here's the county prosecutor, Timothy McGinty, to explain.
Part of the plea from this guy, Castro, was we took his money, and this is a guy who scrimped and saved and was a chintz. He fed these women out of garbage cans. He wouldn't feed them, and he saved his money. He hoarded his money. We took the $22,000 he hoarded in the basement, and we were going to use it to pay for the destruction of his own house. He very reluctantly signed over the deed.